If you ask me what's one drill anybody can do in golf, no matter if they're a beginner or a tour pro, well, in today's video, I'm gonna share that with you. It's not only gonna increase your speed, your power, it's also gonna help you with timing, rhythm, and sequencing out on the golf course. This is the best drill that anybody can do to help them instantly improve. This is something you can do for the rest of your golf career, and I'll continue giving it out. Okay, so let's define the problem that almost all golfers find themselves in: contact, right? So on any given shot, you'll see golfers, chunk it, hit way behind it. We're gonna see golfers even, pull up in top shots, right? And we don't want that happening. So this drill today is gonna help solve all that. It's also gonna help you increase speed. This is the one drill that when people come to me and they say, hey, I wanna hit it further, this is what I give them, right? It's gonna overall just help your body get in rhythm, get the sequencing down, and just help you hit the ball better. The guys I learned this from, Dr. Kwan, and also my friend Todd Casabella, this is his facility that I'm shooting this in. These drills are by far something that anybody at any stage of their game can do. And many notable tour pros have went on to see, Dr. Kwan and other instructors that teach this. And it's a proven thing. Guys have went on to win the Masters and other majors after doing these drills. So you've heard tour pros say it before, their sequencing and the timing got out of whack, right? And you've probably had this happen to you out on the golf course before. You may feel like you get too quick, right? So then what you try and do is you just slow down the backswing. You try to do all these things to help get your body back in sequence. Well, a lot of that stuff, slowing the backswing down, it's actually gonna hurt you more than it's gonna help you. So today I'm gonna show you a drill that you can do literally between shots, before a shot, anytime at your house, wherever, to help you get that sequencing back so you don't feel like you're too quick, you don't feel like you have to slow it down. I want you to swing fast. I actually want you to swing faster, and this is gonna help you do that today. So all you're gonna need for this drill, it's super simple. You're just gonna get 2 tees. I would actually recommend a 3rd tee. I've done this a bunch, so I'm gonna hit these off the ground, but I would recommend a 3rd tee just to tee these up. But like I said, you can do these without a tee. You can do them anytime. What we're trying to do is increase that speed, increase that power, get you making better contact, and overall just have a better time out on the golf course. Okay, so I have this downshift board. It's a pressure shifting board to help us understand what we're gonna be talking about today. So when we see a player get set up, what happens is as they take the club back, they're gonna push into their right side, and then what we wanna see is as the club goes up, they're actually gonna push left. They're gonna recenter the pelvis left. They're gonna push into the left foot earlier than you may think. A lot of players who get out of sequence, what we're gonna see is they get up to the top, club comes down, club's about here, and then they try to get to their left side. It's just not enough time. They have to delay the body. It's just no good. The sequencing gets way off. So again, what we want to see is this feeling of push right. As the hands are going up, we're going to push left earlier, and then that's going to pull the arms down. I don't want you to feel like you're pulling the handle down at any point. I want you to feel like your body is supporting what the club and the arms are doing. So as I swing this back, I'm gonna push into my right. As the club goes up, I'm gonna push into my left, and then I'm gonna swing through. When you do this, it should feel very, very rhythmic, right? You should feel like you're getting a good rhythm with your feet. The body should feel very sequenced, and the arms should feel like they're almost just swinging, right? And allowing momentum to take over, physics to take over, and hit the ball. So there's 2 levels to this drill we're gonna talk about. So the first one, all you're gonna do, and the easy one that I'd recommend everyone starts with, is you're gonna take 2 tees. You're gonna place one by your lead foot, one by your trail foot. And then all we're gonna do, we're gonna walk through this a few times. We're gonna take our lead foot. So if I'm right-handed, so my left foot. If you're left-handed, it'll be your right foot. So my lead foot back to my trail foot, about a club head apart. A big point in this and why we're marking our feet is I want you to step short of these markers. I don't want you to step further out. That won't allow you to shift like we need you to. So I'm about a club head apart. I want to feel like as soon as I start taking the club away, I'm going to step, I'm going to shift, recenter my pelvis, push this way, and then swing through. Start with small swings and work up from there. So again, I'm going to get set up here. I'm going to bring the left foot back to the right. I'm going to feel like as I take it back, I'm going to go step, shift, and hit it. So let's try one here. So step, shift, hit. So what I was doing there, I was effectively able to get my pressure shift to sequence up with what the rest of my body was doing, and I hit a really, really good shot there. So again, what you want to do, just to kind of go over it, you're going to get set up, you're going to mark where your feet are, you're going to bring your trail foot back to you're going to bring your lead foot back to your trail foot about a club head apart. You want to feel like as soon as the club goes back, you're stepping, you're shifting, and then you're hitting it. Don't hit it on the takeaway like I just did. So again, I'll do this one more time and hit it just so you can see it. So I'm here, lead foot back. I'm going to go step, shift, and through. And again, I hit a really solid shot. And what you're gonna do is start small and then gradually work up to bigger swings as you do this. This is like phase 1 of this drill, and this can be leveled up to phase 2. In phase 2, this is where you're gonna really start to see some speed gains and power gains within your golf swing. Okay, so here we go, phase 2 of this drill. So this one's double step. So there's a little bit more going on, there's a little bit more coordination needed. So again, I would say start out with the single step. So again, lead foot back to the trail, 1 club head. As you swing it back, you're gonna go step, shift, and through. Because now we're gonna go up to phase 2, which is gonna require 2 steps happening, right? So what you're gonna do, start without a golf ball. Again, we're gonna mark our feet. However, this time we're gonna have our feet kind of meet in the middle. And then from here, what I want you to do is you're actually gonna pick the club up and like hover it up in the air. You're actually gonna start with the club up this way towards the target. As this club swings back, I'm gonna try to feel like as it swings back, I'm gonna step with my right and apply pressure there. As the club starts to swing up, I'm gonna step with my left, then I'm gonna apply pressure into left, and then I'm gonna swing through. What this should feel like is if I walked at the camera, what I'm doing with my feet is I'm unweighting one foot, then I'm applying pressure with that foot, unweighting the next foot, and so on and so forth. So essentially in the golf swing, we're just walking in place. So I'm unweighting my left, weighting my right, unweighting this foot, weighting this foot. So I'm just walking in place backwards. I'm just walking in place throughout my golf swing. I'm just not actively walking forward. One way you can actually do this drill is by actually setting up here, pushing the club forward, and you're gonna go step, swing, and you're just gonna walk towards the camera this way, just trying to get the arms to sequence up with the steps that you're taking. But again, let's go back to simple, right? So we're gonna be here, we're gonna bring the feet together, swing the club forward, then you're gonna go step, step, and then swing through. This is the one that's going to help you get the sequencing of both pressure shifts happening within the golf swing. This is what's going to lead to a lot of distance. That's what we're looking for, right? So again, I'm going to set up here. When you go to hit a ball, it's a little weird. So you're going to set up, bring the feet together. You're going to hover the club above the ball, push here. Then you're going to go push, push, and then through. So what we're trying to do there is sequence up not only the lead foot stepping, or my left foot, but we're also trying to step with the right foot and get that sequenced up. And then we can see there I actually hit that really well. I hit it like 170 yards with a 7-iron. That's pretty good for this being like my 3rd swing of the day. So let's just review it one more time. You're gonna bring your feet together. You're gonna lift the club up. You're gonna push it forward. Then you're gonna go step, step, and then swing through. So the idea here is let's sequence what the lower body is doing with what the arms and the upper body are doing. When we can get those sequence in, we can add all the speed we want in the world and we can hit it a lot further. So in today's video, you should have gotten a great understanding of how to sequence the body, help you add more speed, more power, better sequencing and timing with the body, and just overall get you playing better golf out there. What you should have gotten is 2 step drills. Well, 1 step drill just with 2 different phases. One is the single step where you're just stepping with your left foot. The other is a double step where you're stepping with both feet actively. The best thing I can tell you here is practice these a bunch without a golf ball, then add a golf ball in, and you're gonna start seeing yourself hitting these a lot better. I've had so many students that start doing these and ask me, hey, can I do these when I actually play golf, right? Can I just step while I'm actually playing? Well, you know, potentially, right? But we don't want you to do that, right? We want you to apply these into the full swing. So after you do the single step, after you do the double step, start adding in some regular swings and just simply feeling like you're pushing into one foot or the other foot as you're actively doing this. You're just not actively stepping when you're doing this. So I hope you got some great things out of this video. If you want more videos like this, be sure to subscribe, like, and turn on the notifications so you can see when the next video comes. Comment down below if this drill, if you've ever done it, and if it's ever helped you, and then how it helped you after you've done it.